Right, hello everyone. Welcome to this week's training. Obviously, I'm not Natasha Minter. Sorry about the disappointment, but Natasha is busy at the minute, so I am stepping in and hosting training for this week. So I am very actually. I always feel very honoured when Tasha asks me to step up because I love hosting these things, and yeah, it's all about growing, and I love hosting these for you guys because it gets me out of my comfort zone. Although I like talking, and it doesn't really make me uncomfortable talking to you guys because we're all very, very close, so it doesn't bother me anymore. But anyway, so last week Tasha set us some tasks, some challenges for this week, and I want to just not quickly, I want to go over them basically to see who did what and what you struggled with this week. I really want you to be open and honest. I'll hold my hands up. I didn't do all the challenges this week either, but I will go into what I did and didn't do as well, to set an example for you guys. But really, really be honest and say why you didn't get done what you didn't get done, or say what you're really proud of for what you got done, and be proud of yourself for what you did get done, because some of you might have had a really tough week and whatever you've got done is still good. So let's have a look. Where are the notes? So just finding my notes. Okay. So we all were supposed to be starting to promote the Shred 10. I hope you are all prepared and ready to start the Shred by tomorrow. We should all be promoting the Shred. I haven't promoted it as much as I should have done this week. I have promoted it a couple of times. We should all be promoting it because the Shred 10 is an amazing thing, and like Tasha said before, she's seen incredible results from it. I know Jenny has before, and I'm sure she will go into that as well. But we should be promoting the Shred 10. We all should be starting it as a team tomorrow because you want to hype it up. You want to make it seem like a massive thing because it is. And, it's not like anything what anybody else has got in any other company. We want to be able to be individual, and we want to really show people they can see a difference from this. So if you aren't prepared for Shred 10, then please try and get prepared for tomorrow. Naomi, it looks like you want to say something.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't want to interrupt. Right. Did she want us to promote on Facebook itself or to prospects?
I guess both.
Pardon? Because I have been promoting, but I've just only been promoting it to prospects or
You've been
people who
promoting
see
on
that.
Facebook, you mean?
Pardon?
On Facebook, you have been.
No, not on the actual Facebook post, but I've been doing it to like private message to prospects who need that extra push or just are unsure.
Yeah,
So
I mean, I would do
on
both
Facebook.
anyway, because some people might not reply to your messages, or
Yeah.
you're not gonna reply, you're not gonna message each and every person on your Facebook, are you? So you want to be able to know that you've reached out to everyone who's seen that post. Basically, you want to put it out to those people you're not messaging currently, and you can be excited on your Facebook as well. Obviously, talking privately to people about the Shred is great. Like that's still, you've still been promoting it, which is amazing. So well done for that. You still have promoted it basically, but do post about it on Facebook as well. And what people want to see is your journey on the Shred. I'm gonna really try my hardest with this Shred because I've only done one Shred before and it was amazing. I've tried two other ones and I haven't been able to stick to it, and it's just willpower. Literally with me, it's willpower, and that is all it's about. So I'm really going to try and stick to this as best I can, because I know the first time I did it was amazing, and I've seen Jenny and Tasha's results, and it inspires me to want to be able to do it. So be promoting the Shred 10. So we're all starting it tomorrow, I hope. And yeah, let's really just spam Facebook in a good way about the Shred 10 and about your struggles and about the good things. Do put your struggles. The first time I did it, I was posting about coffee every single day because I had migraines for 4 days, about the caffeine withdrawal symptoms, and people really felt sorry for me on Facebook because I kept posting about caffeine. Promote the Shred, but talk about what you're struggling with, because Jenny does a really good job of this. She talks openly about what she's having to eat, what she's struggled with, what she's doing really well with, her journey, and people really follow her journey, and it just shows it really works. So be promoting the Shred 10. If you aren't starting the Shred 10 and you have got a legitimate reason, then fair enough. But if you can, please try and start it tomorrow. The next one was sign up 2 teamies. I have not done that, and sign up 3 customers. I have not done that either. I'll hold my hands up. It is because I haven't done the work this week to sign up those people. I have not done the work to do that, and I have done my DMO every single day, even though I've been away camping for 4 days. I've done my DMO consistently, even though I've been, on different walks. I've been just socialising, catching up with family, blah, blah, blah. I've had stuff to do. I've still done my DMO, so all excuses are equal, but I haven't done the teamies and the customers. So that is literally because I haven't followed up as much as I should. I have been, active on Facebook, and I've been doing all the rest of it, but I just haven't, and I sent info, to several people, but I just haven't got to the point of signing anyone up yet. So that's me being honest. I haven't signed anyone up, which is obviously the paying activities, but there's me being honest. The new personal development method, I haven't done that either, because my reason for that is because the thing what I do works for me, which is listening to motivational videos. I'm trying to get into reading a bit more, because reading I know works for a lot of people. I just don't tend to get the time to read. I know that sounds really bad. I don't tend to get the time to read. The time I get to read is generally when I'm going to bed and I'm exhausted. So I tend to listen to motivational videos because it works for me, because I can do it on the go. So I tend to do it in the morning. So that's why I haven't come up with a different method, because I've actually finally found something what really helps me. So that is why I haven't changed that. I might try another one in the future just to see, but for now I'm happy with what I'm doing basically, which I don't think there's anything wrong with. 3 Facebook lives and screenshotting them to Tasha. I did 1 Facebook live, screenshotted it to Tasha. Tried to do another 2 lives, and Signal would not permit me to do these live videos, which I was very frustrated about. So I did a video at a waterfall, and I did a video in these tunnels, which just did not let me have Signal. So I did do technically 2 more, but it was 2 videos. It wasn't live videos. So technical doesn't count. But I did do 3 videos. I tried to be on live as much as I could, but it just would not work. And I also did one with Jessica yesterday evening when we were camping. So I have been really active on Facebook with that, because a lot of things lately with me is lifestyle posts really work with people interact with them a lot. So if you don't do that, then I definitely recommend putting lifestyle posts in there, like just what you're up to. It doesn't have to be JP this, JP that, this is what I found, this is a testimonial, etc. I find just putting general posts about you, being who you are, your lifestyle. Naomi's nodding because it's true. Lifestyle posts about you and about your journey. I posted one about being off my tablets earlier on, and that got a lot of interaction. So
I got
just being honest.
I only did 1 live this week, and it affected somebody in the positive way. That's actually shared and just thanked me basically. And I'm trying to get her signed up as a teammate and as a customer.
Awesome.
So I'm liking the full products and stuff. So she'd have been one of my teamies, but we're getting there.
Doesn't matter. You're still talking to her.
Oh yeah. So we're there.
No, it's true. Like, live videos are just, if you aren't doing live videos, then why not? Because you really need to be doing them, because they really work. Like, I've got that comfortable with live videos now that I talk to my phone like I am doing with you guys, just pretending that there's someone there, because they're on the other side of their phones. You just can't see them, and I end up doing stupid things on it, like just being me, and people like that. People, really do like that. And for the benefit of, I think Kate is on here. Yeah, for the benefit of Katie, but all of you, I think all of you, bar Katie, have done live videos anyway. If you need support, you feel you need support on live videos, please reach out to me and tell me, ask me, or ask Tasha, whoever your upline might be. Ask them for support. If you want someone to come on and pair up with you for a live video, which you can do for your first one, then please ask them, because the only way you're going to start doing live videos is by getting more confident and by practicing. And if that means getting one of us on to begin with for your first one, I'm more than happy to do that. Like, honestly, I will do that for any of you. Because I know, Kate, you've struggled. I hope you don't mind me saying she's struggled with confidence of being able to actually get up and do the live. Trust me, if you scroll back 2 years from when I first started doing this business and my first live video, I was like, this, that, the other. Not really looking at the camera, like, kind of like, I had the phone like nowhere near my face because I didn't want to do it, and I only literally got this confident from speaking over and over again. You guys are probably bored of me saying practice, it makes perfect. Keep practicing, practice, practice. It is all about practice. The more you do it, the more confident you get and the more you want to do. Like every opportunity for me where I can get a live in now, I'm just like, I'll do a live video. I'll do a live video. I'll do, you know, and just step up and step out of your comfort zone and do it. Honestly, once you've done one, the rest are just improvements of the first one. Honestly, my first video was absolutely shocking. Like I cringe if I ever see that video. You know, what about Jessica's? Her first video, she ended up caught in the kitchen in a bloody smoothie. You know, it happens. Things on Facebook happen. You live on video, it happens. And you know, we nearly got attacked by ducks last night. You nearly got eaten because they were coming at me for food. You know, and these things happen. You've just got to. You okay, Jenny? You looked in pain then. And she's stretching. But you know, you've got to be real and honest on Facebook. Don't be fake. Don't try and be anybody you're not, because that's not what people want. And if you go on live video, people can see you are a real person and you're not fake. And that's what people connect with, basically. So that was my rant about live videos. Describing your perfect day. I did do that. It has gone onto two sides of paper. I won't read that out because it's quite long, but I did describe my perfect day. Power hours, I did nearly every single day, bar I think 2 or 3, even though I was camping. On the days I didn't do them, I was doing sort of like 10, 20, 30 minutes here and there, so I did still do the time. There was only a few of the days I actually sat down and did power hours, because other days we were just walking or whatever. But I still did do work on the other days as well, just stolen moments. I should have tried to fit in more power hours because they do really work, but I still did the work, so I'm not going to, begrudge myself for that. Talking to 25 on the chicken list. Have not done that, but here's the evidence of my chicken list. I have written the chicken list. I realised I only had about 10 on my chicken list, and because I actually had 5 extra on my chicken list, one, I don't know why, was Rachel Waite. Rachel, you were on my list. Also was Jessica, she was on my list. I think it was because I'd spoke to them about the business so much. I think I was a bit scared of mentioning it all the time. So Rachel and Jessica were on my chicken list, so I crossed those off. And who else was on there? There was a couple more on there who I was like, they're either in the team or they are customers now, which I thought was incredible because I was like, oh, I can cross them off. So that is why I didn't have as many on my chicken list. So I created a new one, and I've now got the 25. I'm going to go message them tonight. Doesn't have to be a message saying, hey, how are you doing? Do you want to be added to this testimonial group? It doesn't have to be anything like that. Motivational video, motivational quote, picture, whatever it may be, you can send just something like that. It's just sending them a message to check in with them and start a conversation. So it doesn't have to be anything scary, guys. But the point of messaging the chicken list is to get out of your comfort zone, because that is what they are. They are people outside your comfort zone of talking to. And I think that was all of the challenges Tasha gave us. Yeah. So that is how I found this week's challenges. I could definitely have done better, but I am pretty proud of myself, to be honest, for how much I got done, considering I was away for 4 days. I did think I wouldn't get as much done, but I really, really wanted to allow myself the time away because I was on the verge of some sort of breakdown from work. So I really needed the mental space away from my routine and away from these 4 walls. So I really allowed myself time out. So I do class that as personal development as well for me personally, because I had some really, really downtime for me. But I did also do the work. So it just shows all excuses are equal. You can do it anywhere, bar if you don't have signal, like those 2 times. But rest of the time I had signal and I did my work where I could. So yeah, that is how I found this week's challenges. Jenny, I can see you're on camera, so I'm going to straight over to you. If you can share about what your week's been like and how you found it all.
So my week has been very crappy, rough, but honestly, I've been in a lot of pain, and I'm really just tired because I'm not sleeping well. But I'll get through it. I just happened to also miss Cairo on Friday, so I'm suffering. But that doesn't include the week. But basically, so I did get my posters for the shred all created, and as well as got together ideas for everything for us to be posting for the shred. Didn't do any lives. Tried to get myself up there and do them a couple times, but just didn't happen. Didn't get the new 2 team members, 3 customers. Definitely because I'm not talking to enough people. I already know that because I've had some just anxiety issues this week to the point I haven't even wanted to leave my house. But yeah, I'm making it through. I have done lots of personal development, and I found like a big list of questions that from the book that I want to answer to help me like kind of define and like what I really want and what steps like I need to take it to get it and different stuff like that. And I was actually thinking about posting it in the group because it's actually a nice list of questions to have answered. From the Motivation Manifesto, which is an amazing book. Didn't get the best day ever done, and I didn't get my chicken list done. Yeah, so my game is this week is I've really got to step up my game. I've kind of been stuck in like a weekend anxious mode. I don't really know how to describe it, but whatever. What matters is that I'm still like getting up and trying to keep going. I did make myself get out for a walk today, even though I really didn't want to leave my house. And yeah, so that's pretty much my work week. Has been rough.
I know I can tell by your whole demeanor and stuff that you obviously have had a really rough week, and I'm sorry about that, but I'm very, very proud of you for actually sharing that, which is what the team's here for. It's about opening up and telling, being real and honest that you have had a rough week, which is fine because we're all human, but, like you said, you are going to get up and you're going to face the next week, and, you're going to really step up and work because, don't forget what day is it? It's the 5th of August. Like, it's still practically the start of August. So, you can pick yourself up from this, get yourself on the shred, get your health back on track and pick yourself up because, you owe it to yourself. We all owe it to ourselves this month.
That's a big part of it is that I've been off my fitness and off my eating. So I'm looking forward to the shred.
And we all know, and I've said it before, we all know that when you're not eating right and you're not working out, you do feel down, you feel crappy because it's just the way it is. Once you've got your blood pumping and you've got the heart rate up and you're doing some fitness, you're eating good, you feel 10 times as better. But that's the great thing about this, you recognize that and you will get yourself back on track. So it's not a problem that you've had a bad week, but I'm glad you still shared about that because we didn't all have a great week, and that's the nature of life, which it happens. But yeah, thanks for sharing anyway. I hope this coming week is better, which I think it will be. Definitely will be. So I'm gonna go over to Naomi if she's ready to share her week, please.
Right. This week I've kind of got 2 mingled into one. So my chicken list, I didn't do all my 25 on my chicken list, but I got 10 down. And one of my chicken lists is what I told you about earlier with the customer and teamer. And she came to me, well, she said my post, my live. So I contacted her, who was on my chicken list, and the conversations got booming. So it's looking positive. So that's kind of good. So I kind of got half my chicken list done, but I haven't got my teamers or customers because I know I've slackened off like a day. So I've had to like play catch up. And then personal development, like yourself, Bex, I've got a personal development which I'm happy with. And I'm just like keeping the consistency it kind of works alongside with the consistency of what I'm doing with prospects. So it's kind of going well, so I don't want to change it as yet. And then describe my perfect day, I had about 6 of them, so I couldn't describe just the one. So, yeah. So it was there in my mind, but I just didn't do the one because there was quite a lot of perfect days, if that makes sense. So, Facebook Lives. I didn't mention that. Did I? Yeah. Yeah, I did do a Facebook Live, which got shared by a prospect, but yeah. It was only one, but I can do some more. Well, I'm going to do some more in the shed anyway, so happy days.
Fab. Very proud of you for, even though you didn't reach out to her in your chicken list, like it just shows that stepping out your comfort zone and talking to them, you never know where it might lead.
It was my live, exactly. So it was my live, and she was on the chicken list, and it was just quick thank you for like sharing my Facebook live. And then she's
it
like,
really just shows, yeah.
Blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, oh, I spoke to my chicken list because it was
exactly.
Yeah. Long story. It was hard. It was hard, but we're good.
Exactly. You know, it's always scary talking to someone who you're nervous to talk to about this thing because you think they're going to judge you, they're going to be skeptical, blah, blah, blah. But, you know, think about back in the day when you first joined, you know, not just you personally, Naomi, but like everyone generally starts off as a skeptic with this, like me as well. Tasha, you know, Jenny, I'm sure as well. You know, everyone starts off as a bit of a skeptic, even if you say you're not. You always think, is this too good to be true? Yeah. You know, so you've got to come from there. You've got to think from their perspective that's what they're probably thinking and feeling. So, you know, that you just because you went out there and, you know, spoke to them, it's amazing that you did that. So, well done, you, Naomi. So I'm gonna jump to Jessica. Oh, okay. It's coming over. Who's going to share her week? Stop turning it so awkwardly. Hello, everyone. I'm just trying to position the laptop. Right. There we go. So, I obviously wasn't on last week's training because I was at work. And completely my own fault. I did not catch up on training. Rebecca gave me, she told me, as my upline, she was like, make sure you catch up on training. And yeah, I didn't. And that is, I hold my hands up. I should have because I knew it was important. But she did tell me, she went through the questions with me. But I'm not going to lie, I have slacked this week with being camping and being away from home, and next time I go away I need to make sure I'm on my game and that I'm not letting it slip because I'm away. But I did do some of it. Promoting the shred I haven't done this week. I have done previously, but this week I haven't. I am going to do the shred, and I, like Jenny said, I am really excited for the shred because I mean we haven't eaten terribly this week. We've been away, but we haven't eaten as good as what we would do, and I just want to get back into my like good eating and my healthy eating and my working out because I have missed the gym being away for 5 days. Like you don't think like it's going to affect you that much. We have done a lot of walking and a lot of exercise anyway, but I haven't worked out at the gym, which we're used to doing about 5 times a week. So I'm looking forward to getting back into that. But yeah, so I'm going to promote that every single day. And I did actually mention it to one of my customers. I got a customer this week, which I was very happy about. And I did actually mention it to her about it. I haven't had a reply yet, but her products actually shipped. It was either yesterday or the day before. So she will be able to do it. If I ask her again, she will do it. But yeah, so I'm going to promote it to her, and I'll make sure I post on Facebook about it. Because the first shred we did, like Rebecca said, I really enjoyed it and I did really well on it. And then the second one, I think it was just because it was too close to the first one and I slipped. So this one, I really want to go for it. I really want to do well on it because I want to get my health back to where it was before. And yeah, I think if we do it as a team, I think we can all do really well on it this time. And posting about the struggles of it, Rebecca, I think that was a really good point actually, because we post about everything good on Facebook, But I think we should, because you have to be human to people, you have to show that you're real. I think posting about the struggles of the shred are definitely a good thing. Not making it out to be like in a negative way, obviously, but just saying basically you're only human. And okay, Naomi. But yeah, just staying human to it and showing everyone that, you still slip up a little bit. But yes, that's going to be the shred for me. Signing up the teamies and customers. So I only got one customer, but to me that was not only. So I got one customer, and to me that was really good. I was really, really proud of it, because I've been working on this girl for quite a while, and I'm potentially going to get another 2 through her. So that'll be really good. And she's someone I know personally, so I actually prospected her in person. And it just goes to show, if you prospect someone in person, that it can actually help. Like, it can actually go somewhere if you follow up with them. So I prospected her in person, and I had her on Facebook, and I sent her the information through there. But I saw her in person like nearly every single day, and I was there for her to ask questions and stuff. So it really shows that prospecting in person does work. As long as you've got the confidence to do it, just push yourself to do it, because it is scary, but that's how I got her as a customer. And like I said, I'm potentially going to get another 2 through her, so that'll be really good. Personal development method. So as you all know, I have always struggled with personal development. I am one that is something I push to the bottom of the list, and I shouldn't. I have done well this week in terms of giving myself the time. My personal development this week has just been to take time for me, just to sit and read my book, or just to sit and relax and have some time off my phone. So I have worked on that this week. Obviously, this being at home, it isn't as easy just to do that, because we were sat out in the fresh air enjoying the sun or whatever. It's not always as easy when you're at home. But I'm going to start the Miracle Morning tomorrow. I need someone to hold me accountable to that. Thanks, Naomi. Because Tasha's always going on about how great it is, and it has been next to my bed for weeks, and I haven't picked it up. So I'm going to start that tomorrow, and that's going to be, reading is going to be my new thing, and listening to motivational videos on my walk to work, because my walk to work is about 20-25 minutes, so I can get in some motivational videos on the way down. So yeah, that's going to be my new personal development. Facebook Lives, I did one yesterday with Rebecca. I could definitely have done more. Simply, I just didn't. I don't know why. I know we didn't have a lot of signal a lot of the time, but I could have done the same as Rebecca. I could have taken videos. But yeah, I'm not bothered about doing lives. That's the thing. I don't know why I didn't. I quite enjoy doing lives now. Even if I've not got much to talk about, I just think on the spot and do something, because I just enjoy doing it. I'm a bit like Rebecca. I like talking, and I quite like doing my live. So I'm going to get doing more then this week, especially with a shred, because you can promote the shred through your lives as well. So yeah, I'll be doing more lives this week as well. Power hours. So me and Rebecca and Naomi did one whilst we were sat in the comfort hour of our tent. So that was really productive, actually. I really enjoyed that power hour. I think it was because of the environment we were in as well. And yeah, it was a really good power hour, actually. I could have done more, but I was the same as Rebecca. I did work myself. We did a lot of the work, like we'd do it when we went to bed, and we were, just laid in the sleeping bags just before we went to sleep. We do work then. So I still did the work. I just might not have done it as a power hour. But we always did at least 30 minutes before we went to bed. So that was most nice anyway. So I still did the work, but yeah, power hours are great. So me, Gwen and Naomi, who are buddied up, are going to organise some more for this week. So we will post them on the group chat, and whoever wants to join, whoever's available can come on. The more the merrier, really. And best day ever and the chicken list. I didn't do them. I simply didn't do them. The chicken list is a brilliant idea. I don't know why we haven't done it before, really. I think that's a really good idea, because we're all about stepping out of your comfort zone, and that's just exactly that. So good on Naomi for stepping up and doing that with her, because I actually know the person you were on about. we've spoken about that. And personally, that's someone who we both know, and I personally wouldn't have spoken to her like that. Which that would have been someone who I would have been like, really. So massive congrats to you, Naomi, for that. So I'm going to get on that this week. I'm going to start it tonight, try and get it finished tonight if I can. But
kind of on my chicken list as well was one of our old tutors, and I've got really interested about the products. Really interested about the products.
Nice one.
That
it just goes to show you, though, doesn't it?
Yeah. So she was on my chicken list to add her, and then I just got the ball rolling. So she's now like really interested.
That's great.
And I know when they get paid as well, because I used to get paid the same day.
Nice one.
So she can't give me excuses.
I'm proud of you. So yeah, just goes to show the chicken list. I mean, obviously I haven't done it, and I'll hold my hands up to that. But Naomi is proof that it works. So I'm going to get on that tonight. And my best day ever. Tasha has spoken about this before, actually, and I don't know why I've never done it before, because it just goes to show. She's asked me before, what does your day look like to you if you're not, because I want to be out of my job. What does my day look like to me when I'm not in my job and I'm not working? Because a normal day to me is getting up, doing a bit of business before, and then going to work for 12 to 14 hours, and then coming home, having tea, doing business, and going to bed. That's my normal daily routine. And if I wasn't in work, like, what would my day consist of? Obviously business, but 24 hours of business, it's not going to be the whole entire day. So I think doing like what your day would look like, or your best day ever, it's a really good idea, actually, because you need to actually think of what you're going to do when you're not in the life, like when you're not in what you want to be in now. So obviously for me and Rebecca, it's a job. It's the job we're in currently. And well, you just got to think about, I want to be out of the job so much, but what am I going to do with my 24 hours when I'm out of that job? So that is another thing I'm going to do this week. So yeah, but that's it from me, really. I know it sounds like I haven't done a whole lot of this week. I have actually done some work, guys. But yeah, I have slipped this week, so I'm not going to lie. But Rebecca is going to hold me accountable this week, as is Naomi, because she's put her hands up and said she'll hold me accountable. I'm sure the rest of you will as well. But yeah, this will be completed this week, so watch this space.
Girls,
Rebecca? Yeah?
do we keep it, do you know, because we've struggled on a couple of things, do we just keep it ongoing for next week?
Yes.
Okay. Cool.
I'm going to say I won't be on training, but I will. I've got the weekend off.
Yay.
But yeah, you can ask me next week if I've completed it all.
I'm going to ask you every day, Lady Jane.
That'll be very exciting. Tasha will be doing training from our house next week.
Yay!
She's coming over for our party. That'll be very exciting, won't it? So yeah, right. I don't think we've got anyone else on here who can share. I think Rachel's gone off. But yeah, thanks everyone for sharing. I love that you all know and feel that you can be really real and honest, because we can all really kind of hold ourselves accountable. And when you actually go over, sometimes I think we feel we do a lot more work than we do, or we've done less than we think we have. So it's good going over these, on training, because it shows you, well, maybe this is why I haven't got the customers in the team, is because I haven't done this or I haven't done that, or yeah, I'm really proud of this actually, which is why I said to Jessica when she said I only got one customer, which is why I said, no, you didn't only get one customer, you got a customer. You want to change the wording of how you word things to yourself, because one customer is great. That's one person's health that you're going to be, changing, and she didn't just get one, one customer, she could potentially get some more from that, which is amazing. And, that's one person's health that she's going to be changing, which is amazing. So, change the wording of how you talk to yourself about stuff like that. It's what Tasha always says. And, it's really, really, it's true and honest of how you speak to yourself is, how you make yourself feel, basically. So I'm going to I'm going to cut the call off now because we've been on for a while and everyone has shared. But yeah, today is Sunday, tomorrow is Monday, a brand new week, brand new shred, brand new week for business. Maybe rewrite your goals if you feel like you need a reset. I definitely need to write my August goals. Me and Jenny are going to hold each other accountable to that. So if anyone wants to, then write your August goals out and send them to me, and I'll send you mine because I still need to do that. And it's the 5th of August, so I need to do that tonight. But yeah, it's a brand new week. Let's go out and smash it and really make a difference because brand new week. We've got this. Right, so thanks everyone for sharing. Have a wonderful, wonderful week, and I'll catch you on next week's training. Bye, guys. I love you all.
We love you. Bye now.
Bye now. Bye.